All right, I'm here with Kyle Bunch, who somehow sat behind me. Small world. He was one of the organizers with Blogs with Balls, and I've conned him for an interview with a ride to his hotel. Kyle, why don't you introduce yourself and give some info about yourself as well?
My name's Kyle Bunch. I was one of the organizers of Blogs with Balls. My day job is working as a senior producer at RGA, working mostly on their Nike business, which lets me get to do a lot of cool stuff with digital on the side. I've run a blog called Trojan Wire since 2003, so that's kind of always been my tie to the sports world, was that first and foremost. And then Don and the guys from Hiking Harold Reynolds and I kind of connected and kept trying to find a project to work on, and eventually that project became Blogs with Balls.
How do you know those guys?
Literally, I met Don at a focus group for ESPN. Friends recommended me as like a blogger and somebody that they should talk to when ESPN was redesigning their homepage. So Don and I happened to be on this panel together, like for a small little focus group, and hit it off, and we were talking about projects we could start together. Maybe we should start a blog network. Maybe we should start a big blog of our own. And ultimately just never found anything that fit until we went to another conference. And it was called RaffleCon. It was like, where guys like the Tron guy and Socks the Cats owner come together, and kind of a little bit of a freak show.
Karate backflip guy?
Yeah, exactly.
Numa maybe?
Exactly,
okay.
Those sort of things. Definitely a different scene than what we had this weekend. And so seeing that, Dawn and I said, this is fun, but what if we did one of these for our people, for our scene and the people that we really admire, and the rest is sort of history.
Biggest challenge about throwing an event like this for the first time?
I think it's all the mini challenges and how they add up, and it's having to figure out so many problems and solve so many problems for the first time, so now I think once we've done it, we've learned a lot of the best practices and the things to avoid, and I think next time should go more smoothly. Hopefully I'll be able to figure out working the PC for the slideshow.
So you're speaking about next time. You made an announcement at the conference. Can you share that with us?
Yeah, we're working with the guys who put on Blog World Expo, who've done that, and obviously a much larger event, and we'll be managing, kind of curating the sports track within there. So there'll be 3 days of tracks on politics and sports and all sorts of stuff in Vegas, and we'll be running the sports scene and trying to probably recreate a lot of what you saw at Blogs with Balls 1.0, as we called it, and just build and make it bigger and better, and try to hopefully get even bigger name guests.
So let me ask you a question. You started this kind of came about 3 or 4 months ago. I first heard about it. When did you pump your fist in excitement? Who signed up, or what sponsor signed on, and you were like, man, this is really coming together better than we planned?
I think there was a Pete from Yardbarker and Adam from Yardbarker were in town in New York. Dawn and I met up with them at the venue, did a walkthrough of the venue, kind of formalized the sponsorship agreement. That's when it suddenly became a lot more real. That's where it went from like, there's going to be a bunch of smart people in a room, but we don't really know if anyone's going to come watch or if we're going to have any money to have any drinks or anything, to oh wow, there's money behind this, there's companies behind this, the place we're going to have it at's great. That's where it started to get a lot more real. And then after that, through the months that followed, there were definitely a series of great sort of that's even better, and culminating with, I think, just the day of the event itself, Sports Center being there, all that stuff. Yeah.
So I thought it was absolutely huge. It exceeded my expectations. I set the bar high for the event. During the event, give me your funniest moment and the speaker you were most impressed by, or the speaker that you really enjoyed the most, either or both.
I loved I loved the panel that Spencer Hall was on. I loved
he didn't get one drink. He got 2 drinks during the panel.
He just definitely, there was a tone there that was great. I really enjoyed the Why We Hate You, hearing that media take. Great. I think there's a lot of really good, candid insights there. And then obviously Gary Vaynerchuk closing it down. I mean, it was just such a great, everybody's been through a long day, and that last speaker can either be just the thing that puts everybody to sleep, or the thing that like really closes on a strong note, and he couldn't have been stronger.
What was the over/under on how many times he swore?
I lost count at like 65 or 70.
He definitely killed it. So there was some free booze at the event as well as a GQ after party. Was there anyone who had to be ushered out or who threw up in a corner at the bar, or was everything pretting well behaved considering it was a Blogs with Balls conference?
I haven't heard of anything, although I did think I overheard somebody saying, "Oh, I just threw up," but I never actually saw any, fortunately, visual confirmation of that, and think maybe he was joking. And I think it speaks to sports bloggers can hold their booze.
All right, well, thanks for talking to me, Kyle. You definitely earned that ride home, or ride to your apartment. Conference was awesome. I've been to the Blog World Conference, so these guys are really going to own it and make it awesome, no doubt. So the dates for that is...
I think it's October... I want to say October 15th to the 17th, something right in the middle of October. So we'll start updating the site with a lot of details as we start to nail down speakers and what that event's going to look like real soon.
And it's rumored that the video content's going to be on blogswithballs.com. You run trojanwire.com, right? And
correct.
You have a personal
KyleBunch.com. Yeah.
All right. Do you want to plug anything else?
I think I've reached my maximum number of plugs.
All right, cool. Well, thank you very much.